I would consider myself a traveler. I was very young when I moved to Europe, came from Venezuela to study and to become a painter. And since then, this idea of me moving all the time is really much part of who I am. In this specific series of painting, I'm going to try to paint the idea of the traveler, but the traveler also that stays in a very specific place, the real travel, and the soul or the thoughts or the emotions that are the ones that are moving ahead. Emotions are obviously moving, changing. That's the idea of the travel, the journey. But what is the reality? What will keep us terrenal here in this world? And that is the handle. That's when I thought, okay, we get the real door and we get real handles, and each door will have a different color. Each door will have a different symbol in the back. The canvas, the traditional canvas, was not giving me the support that I really needed. So, and that's when I thought I need to paint these doors. I need to get doors that have lived, not brand new doors, and put these ideas on them, because the handle that we grab and keep us in this world grounded. But then we have the movement to go somewhere else, and we go under the demarcation of the door. And I hope that my paintings, the whole series, will make people travel, and everything will be a very symbolic orchestration for the people to live and go through them. The door of a dream. When we dream, we lose our physical state. We leave this world and we pass in this sometimes even confusing realm of not physical reality. Sometimes we carry memories during the day, sometimes we create new fantasies and new worlds. In my painting for the dream, I wanted the figure maybe not represent so much the head, and not seeing the head, because that is where we travel from. It has an idea of a void and this idea of things coming in and out. I wanted to create a lot of space, and we imagine the door, we imagine the handle, we move it, open the door, and behind I would like everybody to see a symbol. Each painting will have a symbol. In this case, for the dream, the Morphos de Farfalla will make this idea of almost metamorphosis, of changing our reality into a new one. People will look at the painting, turn around and see the butterfly behind the dream. The door of pure love, of the pure soul, is probably, I think, the most difficult concept of this whole series. Here we're talking really about the soul that is the vital, most important essence of any living being, and gives her this movement. It makes us move. So frontal, pure, white. Through the admiration of the human body, we really reach its soul and elevate ourselves to a pure, white, perfect world. As a symbol for a pure love, we're going to try to represent the human soul. For this, I'm going to use a boat moving through the ocean by the power of air. An air that is intangible, but it definitely makes the essence of this movement. Maybe going to a port or to a lighthouse. The door of magic. I planned this painting with one of my dear friends, and she's got these really penetrating blue eyes, and I thought, you are the magic. And she just went up and looked at me and really overpowered the whole studio. Just became something different. Magic is that power really that makes the surreal, our surreal dreams, desires, make our surreal world, makes it real. And makes it believe and live, also experience that surreal dream or thought or friends, and makes our life very, very interesting, very exciting, really. behind, when we open the door, there will be also the symbolism. In this case, I'm using horseshoe, but usually you see them facing up. This one, it will be facing down as protection. So magic also is the protection of our other surreal world. There will be also a very old type of cross, and this probably is the painting that I would say is getting really, really close to my beginnings, back to Venezuela, to South America, and this magic world that lives there.